Hey guys, welcome back to Stranding 2. Um, yeah, last video was just a little strange, I think. What I do want to see is I want to take a new mission. So one thing that was weird that caught my attention last time was like, Sam basically asks them that, oh yeah, the UNC or UN, whatever that thing is called, wants to expand this territory. And the response was, oh, we're not the government, we're a private organization. Is that better?
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Hold on. But yeah, like, isn't that worse? Like a private corporation
Another curious vision.
having vesting interest in collecting contracts, and then they're the ones in charge of deciding whether or not to do this. Uh,
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
why are these also called Fort Knott? Do you think Australia
Your
would have
first
its own
destination is home to
naming
what they're
conventions?
calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralian readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now.
Okay.
A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Oh,
Charlie
okay,
may
still
be
more
our
talking.
patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to
I
assure
mean, he
you
looks
that
like
any
cartoon
instructions
Lex Luthor,
Charlie
if I'm not
gives
gonna,
have been
if I'm not
discussed
lying.
with and approved by me. All right,
I also
let's
don't
get
see
to
why
it.
the entire point of him having a robot body would be that he would be able to show
up.
up and stuff like this, right? Why am I talking to a hologram now, and why not before? Oh, maybe I'm thinking too much into this. It's a video game. I should just learn to enjoy it.
With new data supplied by drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
Okay. There's a shelter nearby. There's a BT area here. I could go and clear it out, to be honest. Let's do that. Let's just move from here, clear this out, and then just sort of take a direct route there. I'll need a.
Delivery route finalized.
I think having two ladders on me is a good idea, just so that it makes it easier for me to get across them and stuff. Maybe a PCC. Okay, I know you're gonna be on the back, so that's fine.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more
Okay.
comprehensive. Experiment
So
with them.
there's some sort of learning involved, I guess. Let's take a look.
APAS enhancements are now
Whoa.
available.
Okay. Auto, combat, stealth. Servicemanship. Let's take a look at. Oh, I'm not really sure if I want to do that. I mean, they're precise and most of those may effectively neutralizing them and everything. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Combat. Sure, I use that a lot. Don't have enough for that, I guess. Okay, cool. Sure. Well, doesn't matter. What are these two done? Bigger scanner. I don't use terrain scanning as a thing, so it's fine. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. I do want fabricate equipment. Let's take 2 ladders with us. And 1 PCC. I think I already have 2 of these. Wait, what do I already have in my ladder? Hold on. Cargo management. What do I have with me? Let's recycle this. I have a PCC. Okay, so I already have a PCC. Might as well just take 2 ladders. That should be good. Private, local, carried on back. Grenade pouch. Placing grenade pouch. Alright, I basically set up some equipment. I got a couple guns on me, a couple grenades on me. I think I got 2 grenades on me, so this should hopefully be enough. Should I have more? Should I just carry 1 more just to be safe? I want facility storage. I want to carry the blood grenade on the. Sure. Because just in case 2 grenades aren't enough to clear out all the BTs in the area. Not too bad. I also carry two ladders with me just in case I need to sort of. Okay. Shouldn't the route tell me where to go? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. That's just around. But yeah, I carried a bunch of equipment with me. I have a PCC in case I want to bridge over something. Yeah, again, as usual, I'll cut around most of the walking parts unless something's interesting something interesting is happening. Let's see. I'm not sure what that means.
Your order deck's twitching. There must be a BT somewhere nearby.
Yeah, I get that. What I want to keep is just equip that.
Keep an eye on your order deck's movements as you proceed.
I wish I could, but I can't see it. Can't I just like climb over? I kind of want to find it just so that I can take it out so that I can move more peacefully. Also, I thought Sam could just do this without needing the scanner anymore. Like, wasn't that the whole point where he can just sense them now? just get here so that I'm sort of safe from the... Okay. Can I not just throw stuff at them? Oh, these are the tough, I guess. Wait, what? Okay, it takes 3 of them. It takes 3 to beat one now. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep more grenades on me in that case. Can't rest and shelter, right? Okay. I mean, there's gonna be more, for sure, so... I may wanna pick that up. More grenades is always good. Okay, I'm gonna be off the network soon. So whatever happened to Sam being able to sense these things? There's one in front of me, of course there is. Where am I going again? Okay, I'm heading there. So this is the BT area, so okay, that's fine. So I intended to come and clear this out anyways, so it's fine. Okay, that sort of works. Let's grab ladder. That's alright. There's a BT right there. I could get into combat, but if I do, I wanna take one which actually has 5 charges. Okay, let's see. It took 3 to beat it. Oh, this one took more. Okay. Alright. Sure. I'm just gonna get out. I see one there. It sometimes takes 4, which is scary, I think. Keep more equipped. I see that one though. The weird thing is this one has eyes. Does that mean they can see us too? That would be interesting, right? Because the other ones, you just have to hold your breath and you'd be fine. This one's, it feels like you have to sort of be more careful because they can see you. I might as well take these. I'm guessing this is all because I mean, very clearly it's all right.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that
Okay.
usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I already know what the thumbnail, what the title of the video is gonna be. Making deliveries for the government.
You're that bloke with drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo.
I mean, you didn't really have a
That's
choice.
quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. I'm glad to see you handled our delivery with care. Now that's service. We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad he managed to bring it in.
Alright. Old Oz.
Like everyone
Oh,
says,
almost 2 stars.
you're a man people can already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever
Typical Australian mentality. Yeah, whatever it is, do your thing. I'm not saying that to be offensive or anything. I'm just saying because I know a bunch of Australians and they talk and behave the same way. Alright. I mean, still tons of work to do. But it does feel like making progress in this game is a little bit faster than the first game, which is nice. And the ships arrived. How nice. Sure. Let's move on. Bowler gun. Stands to bind targets, rendering them immobile. Oh, this is the okay. This is in the first game as well. And if you, the cool thing about this was I used to use this a lot because you would headshot some like a human being and that would immediately knock them out. And that's great for stealth. It's useful for BTs, which is interesting. I don't know if BTs are gonna appreciate being tied with a rope. Motion scanning, that's nice. Backpack attachments, memory upgraded, so I can get more level ups. More stealth, which is nice. Also, I think it's I don't remember how you upgrade your weapons, but I think it might be time to upgrade weapons. Because I'm still using the grenade level 1, and clearly that wasn't enough. I was taking 3, maybe 4 grenades to kill 1 BP.
We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the death stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination. Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork.
Oh, that was a watcher.
Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the Plague Gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability.
Alright, I'll summarize the conversation the second we get past it.
We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. We've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're going to want to steer clear at all costs.
Alright, so he basically just summarized some of the stuff you already knew. Some things he mentioned was like the bowler gun in in Death Stranding 2 is slightly upgraded. You can charge it for long distance stuff, which is nice. The only problem with the old one was like it was too short range, right? So you have to get it very close. So that's pretty good. Yeah, it confirmed that the new BT is a new type, what they call watchers, and essentially they can see you in daylight, so you have to sort of avoid them or confront them like I did. And in Australia, there's a bunch of earthquakes happening. There's a lot of rainfall happening, which I guess we already saw. The enemies, like the human enemies here, are armed, which is fine. They call it brigands, and there's new types of BT. So I think Watchers is already new, and then we'll have to sort of find new ones as we go, I guess.
Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. He can be a hard man to please, but if we can enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all
Sounds
combat
like
the
me.
brigands' damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam.
Lex Luthor's back.
With the government now part of the Cairo network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Alright. How long has this video been going on for? Okay, now I wanna see the. We have time. I don't wanna. Sure. You know what? Let's just. Did he give me a aid request? Oh, I mean, the guy did say that there's another mission he has for us, and that's sort of more combat oriented, which I am definitely interested in. So okay, maybe he's just in the missions, I guess. I'm still not super comfortable with the thumbs up when the menu opens.
A new sub-order is now available for you.
But completing them also brings benefits. Sure, where's this going? Okay, so I'm gonna finish this one first because no one uses in a connected area. He said he's gonna give me an idea of. Like, it's gonna help me do some combat stuff. Like, I'll become better in combat or whatever, at least. Alright, so basically, I've added a couple pouches to the backpack. If you can see, there's 2 pouches on the bottom. Those are grenade pouches. They can hold 1 each. So I can now hold 4 grenades in the pouches alone, plus whatever goes in the backpack. I also made the bowler gun, which is on my suit right now. The purple thingy here. So, yeah, I couldn't unlock any of the enhancements because I don't have enough memory. But yeah, anyways, let's go. We're gonna finish the side thing first and then sort of make our way back. Okay, so what I wanna do is I wanna put one here. Assuming that the bridge exists, I assume I should be able to cross that safely. There's combat here, which is interesting. Oh, so I have to do some combat. So let's just put a marker here so that I know.
Delivery route finalized.
Sure. I wonder if I can make any vehicles. This doesn't have a garage, right? So I guess not. That's fine. I think I could go back to the ship and do it, but I can't be bothered. Also, I can already see how far I'm going, so it's not really that far that I need a bike for this.
Disengaging weapons restriction.
Can I just use this? Oh, I can use this. Okay, interesting. The game just gives you options, I guess. Maybe some of these facilities now have like bikes outside them, or the physical player
Sam,
left it somewhere.
I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Okay. How do I do that? I mean, that sounds like a good idea, but how do I do that? Okay, you see the staircases? That means that I can build the highway over once it's unlocked. Is that a rabbit? Can I just run over it?
Sam, look.
I
There
can.
are wild animals
God.
nearby.
I should not have done
These
that.
creatures are rare and precious.
I
Friends
didn't
to be
realize I was gonna
protected.
kill it. I thought the game would protect me somehow, you know, like I lost 100 likes because of that. But well, now I know at least. I should not have killed wild animals. Okay, so now the question is, can I hit that guy from here? Guess I can't. I should try to make less noise. Okay, he didn't see me. He didn't see me. It's fine. Wait, where? Where? Where are these guys seeing me from? Okay, just trying to remember the controls for this. Come on. Okay, stand still, guy. Whoa. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna switch to the rifle for these guys. Okay, are they both dead? Nope, I'm not sure what that slow motion meant. Okay, he's down. That guy's still down. Wow. Okay, I don't want the PCC for sure. Don't care about the bodies. Care about this guy though. Okay. Who else? There we go. Okay, he's down. Okay, that's one more. There was one guy here which I should definitely get first. Okay. That's my last piece, so that's my last clip as well. Okay. Neutralize, which is nice. The slow motion is what annoys me, to be honest. Damage taken by Sam, sure.
You a Porter? Those brigands, are they all gone? Wow, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. That was
Sure.
incredible. Wouldn't want to get on your bad side.
Give me like so. Thank you.
You seem like a Porter we can rely on. Go on, use your cube. Quickly now.
Plus I did have to like link them up as well. I thought it was just like a combat mission, you know. I think the Bola gun would have been more efficient if I knew where the enemies were. I think just being caught by surprise early on is just... Or maybe at night time would have been easier because I would have been able to see the red light on their backs. You know? I wonder if there's other side stuff that like the story doesn't really take you to, but then there's stuff you can link to, right? Like, because this was optional, but still like improve the Strand network, if you will. Maybe in Mexico, because I saw those red patches. Maybe their stuff also had bases which I just didn't have to go through for the story, but I needed them to link the stuff around. You know, this 100% the game, I guess. What is this? Battle skeleton. That's useful. It's just different tiers, I guess. Grenade pistol. these work against BTs too? I guess they do.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Yeah, I mean, there's no stealth in this mission. Aim assistance, perfect. That's useful. Because playing with a controller and a shooter is not the best.
Online at long last. This ought to do wonders for our ability to monitor chiralium levels by the plague gate, as well as keep an eye on the tar currents. More accurate data will definitely make travel safer for you and your friends aboard the DHV Magellan too. Ever since the plague gate appeared, we've been seeing increasingly dramatic anomalies all throughout the Australian continent. Some theorise that the UCA's connection to the chiral network destabilised all areas with our coverage. But what's done is done though. Our best bet is to follow suit and connect Australia too. It may also serve you to know that there are 4 environmental observatories, including this one.
Okay, that's
If
interesting.
you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident we'll be able to calculate where and when the next plague gate will appear. Anyway, you should already have access to the data we designated for you. Now, if we could only manage to get that old road patched up and usable.
That's the one I'm interested in.
It once ran through this region. Saw quite a lot of traffic from what I hear. If you scrounged up
highway,
enough
guy.
materials to keep the autopaver fed, you could make it just like it was back in the old days. But it's not like we have everything you need just lying around. Restoring roads is a massive undertaking, to put it mildly. Having said all that, east of this facility, you'll find the Smoke Hill mine. Get them operational and processing ores again, and you should have no trouble securing the requisite materials. I've posted a sub-order for this task, so take it on if you're interested.
Alright, some of the fun stuff is sub-orders, I
Well,
guess.
there's our
I'm more
schematic
interested in
for
that than
MP
the story
shell
mission right
variant
now.
grenade. MP shells explode on impact, and a non-lethal munition.
I'm keeping this in because, I mean, if you're not familiar with the first game, you need to know what roads are. It's basically like this long highway, so you don't have to worry about terrain and stuff. You can just drive along the road, and essentially connects the entire continent, right? Or at least that's how it worked in the first game.
We've also shared data for
Yeah, we've already seen this. I'm not interested in this. Let's just skip past this.
like this. How?
And I think this is also going to be it for this video. Let's see.
Wait, before, and
Okay, somebody else going to talk to me, I assume.
you'll find a new sub-order too. We need.
Yeah, you just said this.
Anyway, best wish.
That's some good work, Sam. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from your position. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your room and rest up.
So I guess the
you're
private
both
room's
pretty
accessible
tired,
from anywhere now.
You and Omen.
Order received.
Okay, let's just head back to the ship and then we'll call it a day. We're ready to watch the entire thing. I wonder if the PCC this guy had. Okay, so you see this stuff. So I guess somebody's already built it for me. So somebody's coming. So roads essentially, once they're unlocked, they're a social thing. You don't have to do it yourself. Anybody can contribute materials to the road. So somebody's built it to here at least. I don't know from how far, but it makes traveling a bunch easier, you know.
I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Perhaps we could take a break?
Yeah, let's do that. And I'm guessing since the game's telling you to go to sleep, I'm gonna see a dream again. Probably watch that dream and then stop the video for that, yeah. I'm hoping after I started editing these videos, like I don't edit heavily, I just cut down some of the dead zones or the dead periods rather than the videos. I hope after that these videos are more watchable. Well, the channel is still new, so I'm not expecting people to like tell me, right? We still don't get enough views for people to even think about commenting. But if you are watching and you do think there is an improvement, please let me know. Or if you think there's something else I can do to improve, please let me know.
talking in your sleep.
And you were watching.
Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours. Once you're ready to head out, access the delivery terminal on the DHV Magellan to proceed.
Alright. That's gonna be it for this video. As always, I hope you guys are enjoying watching this. Bye.